Fiona. Yay, Fiona! I was wondering where you were. Hello.
Greetings, Inquisitor. That is your title now, yes? I admit, I was worried what being conscripted into the Inquisition would mean, but it's not as bad as I feared. We survived the attack on Haven, and this fortress is secure. It's more than most of us have known for a long time.
Just stay in line. There's more to come. Well, that's good.
I'm glad you've settled in.
It's better than being hunted by Templars for months on end. I've been a Grey Warden, Grand Enchanter, leader of a rebellion, and now I am none of those things. Odd where fate takes you, as you're no doubt well aware.
Grey Warden? You were a Grey Warden?
You were once a Grey Warden.
Mine is an unusual circumstance, Inquisitor. Normally one is part of the Order until death. But long ago I found myself stripped of what made me a Warden. They tried to reinitiate me, but nothing worked. Nor could they figure out how it happened. So I was sent to the Circle of Magi, the first Warden ever to be kicked out. Quite the achievement.
Ah, ha, Anders, ha, ha, ha. Sorry. Okay, so she was a Grey Warden. She's no longer is. She's losing the thing that makes her a Grey Warden, which is assumably the Darkspawn-ness. The Darkspawn blight and everything. The Darkspawn blood you drink, you become part of the blight, and blah, blah, blah. Aha! Right. Ah! Ooh. Ooh. Now, almost all of the Grey Wardens are affected by this thing. They've all disappeared. So, now we know Corypheus has some impact on the Darkspawn blight. That's why the Garter drank Darkspawn blood, and that's why he could possess Larius. So okay, so he's influencing them somehow. Which means Blackwall cannot be a Warden. Unless something like this has happened, but you'd think you'd mention it. And that didn't bother you?
You sound happy about it.
Becoming a Warden seemed like a dream when I was first conscripted. Towards the end, however, my brothers and sisters, they felt I had somehow cheated death. I was glad to leave. It also made me unique in the Circle. I had an opportunity to do more than I ever could as a Warden.
And you started the rebellion.
You mean you began the Mage Rebellion?
I pushed for our vote to free the Circles of Magi. But I cannot claim sole responsibility for what followed. Still, despite all the chaos, I would do it again. What happened had to happen.
And you still lead the mages?
You're not still the Grand Enchanter, then?
Any claim I had to the title ended along with the Circles of Magi, although some still call me by it. Perhaps the Circles will one day be resurrected. If so, another will take the position. Until that time, I lead my fellow mages by default. I will do what I can for them.
You think the Circles will return?
You believe they'll recreate the Circle of Magi after all this?
It depends on who the next divine is, and what she offers. We can't go back to the way things were. But endless warfare benefits no one. That is why I agreed to Justinia's conclave. There must be another solution.
How did Alexius end up in control?
I've been meaning to ask. How exactly did the Venatori take control in Redcliffe?
Mages constantly found their way to us while we were there. Stragglers, most of them strangers. I had no way of knowing some were actually Tevinter. They spread whispers, encouraged talk of an alliance, and we were desperate. I'm not proud of our choice, but we were certain Templars were coming. It could have ended far worse.
Indeed. Everything is well?
I trust everything is well with the mages.
A few malcontents claim you've put us in a new circle, but most are relieved to be safe.
Shh. carry on.
I'll leave you to it.
Before you go, Inquisitor, a question. In Redcliffe, after we left, did you perhaps speak with King Alistair? Considering who you are?
He wasn't in the mood to talk.
It's just that I knew his father, Marek, back when I was a warden.
I could try to introduce you.
You want me to smooth things over with him? Introduce you?
No, it's too late for that. I only wanted to know if he was happy. His father had such hopes for him. Don't mind me, Inquisitor. The concerns of an old woman. Nothing more.
Well, he lost his only father figure, and then kind of got put into an arranged marriage by someone he thought was his friend. I don't know. It has been 7 years. Maybe he's feeling happier. I don't know. I legitimately have no idea. Where is Liliana? Is she upstairs again? Upstairs again. Let's go upstairs again. Examine. I found a note. On the condition of your charges, dear Liliana, you'll be happy to learn that your friends are doing well. Schmooples II is... though that she has a new nug, is still unhappy about his meal plan and tries to get into the pantry. I had to have a bolt installed, and now he whines constantly. The two little ones are still a handful, but good news! I've managed to discourage Boulette from relieving herself on the silk rug Justinia gave you. Félicien, from 2 doors over, has been visiting almost every day to play with the nugs. She's quite delightful, and Schmooples II is fond of her. I suspect it's because she brings him sweets from her father's shop. I had to ask her governess to keep her from visiting the house, however, as someone tried to infiltrate it 2 nights ago, an agent of one of the Blanchards, hoping to uncover some of the Nightingale's secrets. I neutralized and interrogated him. His ability to withstand questioning was deplorable. Someone needs to talk to the Blanchards about their spies. Also, I had to do was put Schmooples II in his face and tell him that I hadn't fed the creature that day. Your pet played his part admirably. I received your orders and will depart for Ferelden as soon as possible. I've arranged for Garda to take over nug keeping. Sparrow. Is this Sparrow Hawk? Is he working with Liliana? Probably not. I'm guessing it's a code name like Nightingale. But then again, why refer to... Ah! Some of your ravens, Miss Liliana. Hello.
I'm sorry.
So am
The names of those we lost. You must blame me for this.
I blame Corypheus.
I. We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
Or we could have lost both.
More likely they would have stayed out there, died, and we would have lost Haven anyway.
You don't know that. Their lives could have bought Haven a small chance. My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
Our men are not disposable.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus...
We are better than Corypheus.
What happened to you? I mean, in 2, you were a little bit more grumpy. I don't know. Maybe it's because I had to kill Marjolaine. I don't know.
Did you need something?
You missed Justinia.
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in the Haven. I am much better now. Justinia was such a dear friend, and there were so many things going wrong.
Tell me about it.
Sometimes it's best to talk these things out.
I was with a hero of Ferelden when he defeated the Archdemon. With him by my side, anything was possible.
Aww.
But there is no happily ever after. Not when life goes on. When the Divine requested my help, I went to her. I owed her that much. I sacrificed so much to do the Maker's work. But now, Justinia is dead. I was angry. I felt betrayed. But I shouldn't have let my emotions get the better of me. I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Don't apologize. You were grieving and upset. I understand.
Thank you. Now enough of this. Let us think more pleasant thoughts.
Are there any updates?
Anything I should know?
It seems that the Orlesian army is awaiting our next move. Some of the generals are sympathetic to our cause. Others are still suspicious.
Ooh.
Our actions are under a great deal of scrutiny.
Aren't they always?
Anything I should know?
I've agents stationed by the ruins of Haven should Corypheus or his lackeys return. So far nothing, and the breach has been quiet for some time. There is something at least.
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
Okay.
I'll leave you to your work.
Right, so we need a lot more power. So we're going to be doing a lot of random side quests for a while. Not that there's anything wrong with that. We have got a load more places available, a load more quests available. Although I don't think we can actually get to some of these, can we? Yeah, reports of Red Lyrium and potential Red Templar activity in the hills of Emprise du Lion. Local Baron has petitioned the Inquisition for aid. I think we'll probably look at the inner circle things and look at the ones we can actually get to. Doesn't look we can actually do any of this, but I mean that's the benefit. We'll wander around, see if we can pick up some quests, maybe.
Greetings to you, Inquisitor. I am to serve as assistant to any research concerns. You'll find my skills are exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
Yeah, Tranquil. You replace Minave?
You're taking over the duties of Minave.
Yes. She said she was needed elsewhere and that I should serve the Inquisition to the best of my ability.
What is she doing?
I wasn't told.
What are your abilities?
How can you serve the Inquisition?
I am to aid in the research of all creatures encountered in your efforts as leader of the Inquisition.
What makes you particularly qualified?
I remember being fond of animals. I don't remember why.
And you're a Tranquil.
You were made tranquil.
Yes, I am tranquil. It was necessary due to a willful nature that made wielding magic a dangerous endeavor. I remember that being a difficult time, but I cannot remember why. My skills are well used in my current position.
How are your duties going?
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Not optimal given the facilities. Skyhold should be improved, or our efforts will continue to suffer.
Okay.
As you were.
I need to find out how to do that.
Inquisitor.
Unless it's a general upgrading of stuff. Aha! Turn in research. Do I have stuff? I think I do. Aha! Red Templar things. Red Templar things. The folly of General Not Sheridan. Oh, Alec has leveled up. 4. And so it was that victory was absolute, and cheers were raised for General Not Sheraton. And so, buoyed by respect and admiration, Not Sheraton stood proud and removed the mask to state her true name. For had they not accepted her, had they not thrived by her leadership, had they not become comrades despite station and masks and nonsense of protocol, and the answer was swift and bewildering, for they had not. And swiftly she was bundled away amid calls of impostor and spy, and other terms she could not know, for she still did not know or lay. Okay, and I've leveled it. So I shall pick something up, maybe. Oh, this is the weird thing. What does this do? So this is performing an ability combo and additional focus for the party. I don't know what that is. Oh, there's no going around in a circle. Vanguard. This is Battle Master. Which I do use this one. What's this? Crippling blows. You know how to take. Actually, probably look at combat roll. You dive and roll to where the battle needs you to be, whether it's escaping from a group or moving to flank an opponent. The Warhorn. Your Warhorn's blast puts fear into the hearts of your foes, leaving them panicked. Horn of Valor, which is a buff to allies. Livid. The more foes nearby, the harder you fight and tougher you get. Damage reduction, damage bonus for a period. Untouchable defense. They can't. You get a bonus to your maximum guard. Challenge. Your powerful shout carries across the battlefield, taunting a targeted enemy, improving your guard. Cutting words, damage bonus, bodyguard. Accept blows meant for allies, taking a portion of the damage for a period. Recharge your next ability costs no stamina, gives you more control. Oh, control, yes. You'll grab that. I should probably think about getting people new equipment, shouldn't I? So that's Leliana and Dorian and Solus. And something to read. Request for resources on the Fade. Regarding your request, as a noted partner of the Inquisition, Lady Montillier has ensured our contacts are quick to reply. The few titles on hand accompany this letter, with the remaining en route from libraries in Valroyo and surrounding. Archivist Bannon. Fade and Spirits Mysterious by Brother Ferdinand Genetivi. An Enchanter's Observations by Anonymous. The Unholy Grace, author unknown. On Silver Cords by First Enchanter Irving. We've met him. Wisdom Failed, the Hedge Mage, collected by First Enchanter Heron. Translations of El Ilan Excavation, collected by Brother Ferdinand Genetivi. Tevinter Journals, Inward by Archon Vius. Our Elysian Heart by formerly Sister Laudine. Speaking to the Other, a translation by Lady Guine. On Lyrium, a Templar's Memoir by Sir Trius. Daily Smith and Collected Truths Against, collected by Sister Petrine. I think we've met her, have we? Ooh, wasn't it Sister Petrine? Wasn't she the one from 2 who's working against the Cunari? Elvahan dis Falsis Triu Metodrakas, untranslated, author unknown. There are 2 more pages of titles listed beneath. And I just kind of fade over.
Inquisitor.
Corypheus.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
You shamed him when you destroyed Haven. Spoiled his glorious victory.
Oh, it's just this again.
It would be worse to acknowledge that you had done so. He must continue on his course or show weakness. He will return to his plans to throw Ole into chaos, and then conquer it for Tevinter.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Nothing new from you then, monsieur. Your Varric. I wonder if there's any way of actually fixing... Skyhold, any interesting ones? Welcome to Skyhold. Find the blacksmith. Go to the Undercroft. Recruit an Arcanist. So, the Undercroft's around here, isn't it? Ah, Undercroft. I did a quest! Now we need to find the blacksmith.
What did they make down here? And what can I make?
Storage! Storage. I have to think about putting stuff in there. I'll read a note. The Undercroft, cataloguing Skyhold, Undercroft editions. Difficult. To be clear, we can add all the equipment our backs can bear, but structural changes are best avoided. With new walls and such, you will need anchors to tie new stone, which means excavation, and I wouldn't go messing with the Undercroft. Seems like it was built to purpose, whatever that was. The whole keep is settled on top of it. It's weathered some serious heat and pressure. There are spots that feel like the inside of a forge. Large spots. No idea what that means, it's as solid as you get, so fill it full of tools and toys, but there's a dwarven name for someone who tries to change an old build like that. Sodding Fool. Structural evaluation for Lord Trevelyan's consideration. Mason Gatsy. Right, so we're down here. What awesome things are you going to tell us to do now? Inquisition trappings. Customize Skyhold. Ooh. That does sound interesting. You're a blacksmith, aren't you?
This is where I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime. This place, though, it'll be all right.
It's made of stone. It shouldn't burn.
Inquisitor now, isn't it? That'll take some getting used to.
For you and me both.
You think it's strange to say? It's stranger to hear.
Don't let it go to your head. We need you level. Everyone just got a big, hard reason to hate Corypheus. And we already did, but we didn't have a name. You're the surprise, not him.
Did you bring anything from Haven?
We left in a hurry, but you got into your old place. Save anything?
Family hammer. It's as stupid as it sounds. It's good to be back at work.